I just think it's a real shame. I think that whatever strengthened in the relationship between Ireland and the UK has built over the last 20 years is slowly being dismantled. And I just know that people over here feel very sad about it. And we just don't think that there is no frictionless trade.
Well, there never was, and yet what did you do when you kept hearing them talk about it? I'll try and find some clips, but we're a bit under the cosh this morning. The graph from Hansard showing how often the phrase frictionless trade was used in the House of Commons makes the point more powerfully than I ever will. But what did you think when you heard English politicians saying, don't worry, it's a red herring, don't worry, it's fine, don't worry, all this talk of the Good Friday Agreement is just Project Fear. And you looked at the geography, actually, more than the politics.
Yeah.
And presumably you couldn't quite get your... Come on,
I don't know. I can't make sense of it.
No.
Because, I'm English by birth. I've got Polish parents, and I live in Ireland for the last 40 years.
Oh, you're one of those citizens of the world we used to hear about when Theresa May was Prime Minister, aren't you?
Yeah, you could say that. And we just don't understand. We don't understand how... Well, sorry, I should put it another way. I understand, I think. Yeah. But I think generally people in Ireland don't understand how... What is so bad? How is it so bad that you're willing to throw a good neighbour like Ireland, a trading partner, under the bus?
Yes.
For this...
Well, you say you understand. You say you understand. Yeah, and it's not even just that, is it? It's not just it's throwing Ireland under a bus that is big, but it's jumping under a bus that is even bigger on the part of the United Kingdom as things stand. It just defies all logic, and the points at which I always thought logic would prevail just sort of disappear into the quicksand without anybody really, except some of us, remarking upon it. The idea that frictionless trade has gone from being a buzzword, a massive buzzword of Brexiters, to being something that they now quietly acknowledge was always going to be impossible, without losing the support of presumably decent people with functioning brains. It beggars belief. When you say you understand it, I'm going to ask you what your understanding is, if you don't mind.
Okay, I have to be a little bit. Measured.
Of course, we all do. Welcome to my world.
Okay, all right. I was born in the UK, and I was born of Polish parents who were refugees after the war, and ended up in Britain.
Okay.
Immediately after. And if I was honest, I suffered because I wasn't English.
Yes.
I was brought up in school, and up to the age of 16, it was always known. It was always pointed out that but you're not proper English.
Yes.
You're not proper British. You're not from the UK. So when I moved to Ireland and was fully accepted here, and I was considered English when I came here, and I came here in the 80s, and I was expecting a hard time. But never got it. Just got complete acceptance. Anyway, look, that's getting beside the point. But what I do understand is I still think in Britain there is this sense of superiority and the empire and everything that goes with that. It's almost like, well, we're going to do whatever we like.
And hang the rest. So you speak. Hang the rest. So we need to leave the European Union because they are they've got too much power and they keep telling us what to do. And our solution to leaving the European Union is to tell Ireland what to do.
I think that's a result of it. I don't think it was ever the intention to do that, but I think that's where we've ended up. And I think doesn't matter.
No, and I think I know the answer to my next question, but I'd be interested to confirm. Could it have ended any differently? Was there ever going to be a possible solution to this problem of economic alignment in two different frameworks?